Okay, so today I want to talk about sleep and the menopause. So I have been talking about how to start morning, how to get the best start of the day. But it naturally links to sleep, because if you have really poor sleep, then it's difficult to have a really good, beautiful morning full of energy. So I have been talking about my journey, about how to improve sleep, how to improve my mornings. And today I want to talk about menopause. So you may know from the previous videos, recordings, that I am a bit of a night owl. Actually, not a bit of, I'm really, really lifelong night owl. I never get sleepy at night. So always I have to force myself to sleep, and I get very lively and active. I actually don't like to go into sleep. I like to stay up late. So I'm that sort of person. So all my life, especially younger days, I stay up late, then stay in bed as long as I can, and always had to get up for something. So when I was a student, I had to get up for the lectures. And when I worked in the city for 7 or 8 years, and I was in the trading room. So we had the morning meetings from 7:30 every morning. So had to be there for 7:30 in the middle of London. I had to get up really early. So that was quite a hardship for me for a few years. Then after I had the children, then again mornings. Lying has become completely out of question. And that's 7 days a week throughout the year. So my earlier days, like everybody else, always had to get up for something. So that was the reason to get up. So when children became teenager and they stopped getting up so early and stopped needing mommy to look after them in the morning, then I should have been able to stay a little extra hour also in bed. But it didn't happen, because from around that time, I started to waking up early in the morning. So as soon as sun rises, I woke up. And in winter, it's pitch dark. So maybe 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I start waking. Often I go to sleep. Then after maybe a couple of hours, I wake up and just cannot go back to sleep, or wake up much earlier than I wanted to. So that really lasted for a few years. And lots of my friends started saying the same. So that's all menopausal symptoms caused by the menopause. So around that time, I went to see a GP. I cannot quite remember why I went to see GP, but not for sleep problem. Then I mentioned about menopause. Then he put me on HRT. And I was quite surprised, because I wasn't really prepared for it. But he suggested have a go. So he put me on it. And he suggested I go and look up a website called Balance Menopause. You can easily find it. It's run by menopause specialist GP and all the doctors and the people who are in the field, medical field. And it's very, very big website. So many fact sheets, videos, information. They're really, really rich website. And I think there is an app as well. So I went and I read all the researches, not all, some of them. And I was quite convinced. So I got on the menopause. So before I went on the HRT, I was a little bit, well, like everybody else, I was a little bit scared of HRT, hormone replacement therapy, because you hear lots of cancer risks, and other risks. And although I had never had breast cancer, I had to have a few lumpectomy, had to have the lumps taken because they thought I might have had cancer. And also I have relatives, 2 of my aunties died of breast cancer. So that was always back of my mind. But when I read the website, I was quite convinced. So I went to GP, and the result is, firstly, I have to say, HRT doesn't solve all the life problems because sleep deprivation, it's not the only menopausal symptoms. You get, I didn't really get it, but people say like hot flashes. And almost everybody I know complain about brain fog. Lots of them complain about anxiety, loss of confidence, things like that. Just menopausal symptoms. So it didn't solve everything, but definitely solved my sleep problem. I sleep much better now. Very rarely I toss and turn in bed. And very rarely I wake up at the ridiculous hours. Usually I sleep through. Very rarely I wake up middle of the night and had to do something else. So that's my journey of a menopausal journey and my experiment with HRT. And I'm still on HRT and I'm getting on very well. So if you are interested, if you're having the sleep problems, I'm not suggesting that you do go on HRT, but don't dismiss it just because you heard of lots of scary things. If you go to the website, Balance Menopause, you will find out that lots of researches, what we know of, are very old, outdated research. Lots of them are male biased, not based on the true science. So just do your own research, find out the latest scientific medical research, and make your own mind if you are thinking about it. Don't just be scared with all the rumors and old-fashioned ideas you heard. Okay. And also, I must promote yoga. So around the time of menopause, women suffer from muscle loss and also bones start to become fragile. And the yoga is really, really good to counteract these things. So makes the muscles strong and make your bones strong. Also, yoga is very good to help anxiety and worries, all the mental health symptoms comes with menopause. So whether you are on HRT or not on HRT, I really thoroughly recommend you find out about yoga and maybe find your nearest yoga class or go to website, YouTube. There are a lot of free yoga videos. I have Yoga with Atsuko YouTube channel, which has got lots of free yoga videos you can find out. And if you're interested in, come to join me on the online and in-person classes. Okay, thank you.